schooling wise, I felt I had more control at that time. Right now, I have left it to the teachers and his own learning speed and all that. Um, yeah, so it's good. The offline mode is good.
So have you
Um,
seen any change, like, have you seen any change in him, like his behavior? Like, when we are watching a lot of mobile phone, like a lot of time we are spending on mobile phones on a screen or in different activities. So have you seen any change in these 2.5 years?
um, yeah,
When you
one
watching
thing.
other kids, when you like you want to compare with other kids, and when like you saw someone before pandemic that this age group students are or kids are have different type of activity, or he is indulging with some other activity, so what changes you observe that
Uh, one thing is the devices, usage of devices, and even YouTube, for that matter. He does a lot of origami. He watches YouTube and he does origami.
okay.
I'm glad that he's learning from it. But the sad part is, it's not like there are 10 videos and he follows through and he does and he closes. It's not that. No, there are continuous suggestions. Even for an adult's brain, this is not very good. You sit down to do some work and you get so many suggestions and it's very distracting. So, but I'm not sure how they will be able to handle at their age. I think it makes them very distracted. I find he's a little more distracted now than he was earlier when he was little, maybe 2 years back. That is one observation which I have. I
Okay,
think
okay.
there has to be some means or activity or some method or some half an hour every day that they have to be brought to pay attention to something without getting distracted from it.
Okay.
Those are my thoughts at the moment, because it was a very general question and I'm just giving
No,
a general
actually,
answer.
I just want to know this, that there is any listening problem, that students, kids are not listening, that they want to speak only. Ritika ma'am, just wait for 2 minutes. So we have just been a meeting. So after 2-3 minutes, I will take that demo. So have you seen any like listening problem? Araisha, just for 2 minutes, just wait for 5 minutes, beta. We are just having a meeting. After 5 minutes, you will be there for demo. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so have you seen
Yeah.
any listening problem, like everyone want to speak, like he or anyone, like they everyone every time they want to speak only. So is there, have you seen like the capacity of listening is lesser, that they don't
Listening
want to
for
listen.
Yeah, listening, he definitely has to improve on that aspect, especially in your class, because that's what I watch. I see here. I don't know how good he is in his school. Maybe the teacher is strict and he listens more, but here I have noticed that you have told something, but then he is already somewhere else and uh, he's asking the same question. You've already given the answer somewhere, but he was so eager or
Yeah,
uh, just
that's a
going to
curiosity. I just said this is a curiosity, like he just only wanted to know that's what's going on, like if there is only, that's a patience level is very less. That's I wanted to add for him, like the patience level is very less. Like whenever, like this time I sent the script, I showed the script, but there is a line of hierarchy and there's a three dots. So he wanted to say, sir, where is the line of hierarchy? Sir, where is the line of, wait, listen, let me finish. So that every time I used to tell him, keep calm.
Yeah. So listening, yeah, basically this part of attention needs to improve because subjects, languages, those things, anyways, we have to learn. Even once they become adults, they have to learn new stuff. But attention is something which is primarily required, and there has to be some training for that. And you have to sit and pay attention to what your teacher is telling, pay attention to the work you're doing. Don't jump around all the time. So little bit, even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, just sit, be there.
Yeah.
That is one thing I would like to see an improvement in him. And maybe it will help everybody else. So I'm not observing so many kids as such. I mentor some students at degree level and all as part of my office work, but kids of this, even for them, actually, attention will help
Yeah.
everybody. But yeah, they at least because of their age and they know, but it's at their level, I think. I don't know if they will pick it up or they need to be trained.
No,
That's what I
definitely, ma'am.
think.
Yeah, you are correct. Totally correct. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your observation and for your feedback. And it's coming to Koshika, ma'am. Thank you so much, Juna, ma'am. So, मैम आपने कुछ ऐसा ऑब्जर्व किया? हैव यू ऑब्जर्व समथिंग कि ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है कि आप पहले से कैसा था अभी कैसा हो गया? लाइक व्हाट चेंजेस यू ऑब्जर्व? बिकॉज सबके ही बच्चे हैं, सब आसपास देखते हैं, वी जस्ट नियर बाय नेबरहुड, और हम सबसे कंपेयर करते हैं. सो क्या कंपेयर करना सही है? इस
नहीं
कंपैरिजन
सर,
इज
सर
राइट?
एक सेकंड पहले इसकी एक बात सुन लीजिए, बहुत देर से मुझे परेशान कर रहा है।
क्या बोल रहा है ये? क्या बोल रहा है बदमाश?
आप ट्यूसडे को ट्रेन में कैसे फंसे?
ये क्वेश्चन तो मैंने आई सेंड दिस क्वेश्चन टू ट्विटर टू अश्विनी वैष्णव आल्सो, जो फाइनेंस रेलवे मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया. मैंने उनको भी टेक्स्ट करके देखा.
हाँ, मैंने ट्विटर पे देखा था आपका.
हाँ, मैंने ट्वीट किया था उनको. मैं आजकल ट्वीट बहुत कर रहा हूँ. जो भी दिक्कत हो रही है मैं ट्वीट कर दे रहा हूँ. सो आई एम
फॉलो करा हुआ मैंने ट्विटर पे.
हाँ. So the good question, Parsh. मैं फंस गया था. For 1 hour, for no reason, the train was standing. And I was expected to reach Gurgaon at 5 p.m. But I was able to reach Gurgaon at 8 p.m. So it's about 1.5 hour. The train is standing outer somewhere. There is no reason. So I make a video and then send it to Ashwini Vaishnav. And that's the biggest question that he's asking. कैसे फंस गए आप?
कह रहा सर मेरे फोन लाया, कह रहा सर का ट्विटर दिखाओ कहाँ है.
Hey, he is very smart, very smart.
देखो वेट सर, देखो पेशेंस लेवल इसके अंदर 0 है, 0.
No, Parsh. Mama is saying something. Yes, ma'am.
मतलब इसके माइंड में अगर एक पॉइंट आ गया, जब तक ये नहीं बोल लेगा या हम इसकी नहीं सुन लेंगे, ये नहीं चुप होएगा. अगर हम वॉशरूम में या मेरे हाथ किचन में गंदे हैं, आप पहले इधर आओ, पहले मेरी बात सुनो. इसका तो मुझे और बच्चों का नहीं पता सर, बट इसका तो पेशेंस लेवल एकदम 0 है, बिल्कुल 0. मतलब पहले सुनना ही नहीं चाहता, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. बस जो अपनी करनी है वो करनी है. स्टडीज वाइज तो मैं खैर नहीं बात करती, ठीक है. और आप कंपैरिजन कहते हैं, कंपैरिजन तो खैर मैं खुद ही कहूंगी सर गलत है. बच्चों में हर बच्चे की अपनी अपनी एबिलिटी होती है, अपनी अपनी कैपेसिटी होती है कि कोई बच्चा ज्यादा करता है, कोई कम करता है. तो कंपैरिजन तो बच्चों में करना गलत ही है खैर. बट हाँ, अगर हम पेंडेमिक में देखें कि बच्चा जो घर पे था अब जो स्कूल जा रहा है, डिफरेंस डेफिनेटली है. एक डिसिप्लिन, मतलब जो है मुझे लगता है स्कूल जा करके इन लोगों का डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन हुआ है. अदरवाइज घर में कोई डिसिप्लिन नहीं.
Discipline wise, it's a good, like schooling and all. Discipline
हाँ,
wise.
तो टाइम शेड्यूल बच्चों का मैनेज होता है कि बच्चा स्कूल जाता है, घर आता है, लंच करता है, फिर अपनी क्लासेस में मतलब एंगेज रहता है. घर पे
Exactly.
होता है, घर पे थे तो ये लोग पूरा टाइम टीवी या ऑनलाइन क्लास, मतलब स्क्रीनिंग टाइम बहुत ज्यादा था इन लोगों का घर पे रह करके. तो उसमें और पेंडेमिक में और अब में तो खैर इन लोगों में काफी चेंजेस है 1 ईयर से जो ये लोग स्कूल जा रहे हैं.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा होगा कि पार्श
हाँ.
को आप कैसे देखती हैं बिफोर थिएटर एंड आफ्टर थिएटर?
सर पाश को मैं ये देखती हूँ कि पाश में शाय था, बहुत शाय था अपनी क्लास के अंदर, इतना एक्टिव नहीं था. और आपकी क्लास से ये चैटर बॉक्स हो गया है, पूरा पूरा चैटर बॉक्स. मेरे घर में
एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेज?
सर एडवांटेज है. मतलब मेरे घर में मुझे सब बोलते हैं कि तू इसको थिएटर क्लास, एक मिनट अब रुको, वेट वेट मैं सर से बात करूँ ना. मेरे को घर में सब बोलते हैं तूने इसको एक्टिंग का मतलब इतनी एक्टिंग करता है सर, ये कब झूठ बोलता है कब सच बोलता है मुझे नहीं पता चलता.
Definitely, ma'am. You should watch our play. The play, and then there were none is totally based on this.
हाँ हाँ, मैं नहीं आऊंगी, मैं डेफिनेटली आऊंगी सर. 25 को मैं वैसे भी फ्री हूँ, तो मैं डेफिनेटली आऊंगी इसको लेकर के, क्योंकि इसकी सिस्टर ट्रिप पे जा रही है बाहर, तो हम दोनों फ्री होंगे घर पे, तो मैं डेफिनेटली आऊंगी उस दिन प्ले देखने.
Sure.
तो डेजी को भी मैं लेके आऊंगी साथ में.
Because she already told I am the most forgettable person. So
हाँ हाँ, नहीं मैं इसको लेके आऊंगी. मतलब उस चीज में बहुत चेंजेस है सर आपकी क्लास से। तो मतलब बीच में मैंने ब्रेक दिया था वो इसलिए कि मुझे लग रहा था कि थोड़ा सा इसके लिए मोनोटोनस सा हो गया था कि काफी बोर हो गया था। बट अब इसने खुद ही ने बोला, मतलब मैंने इसको सही बताऊं जबरदस्त इसने खुद ही ने मुझे बोला, आपके मैसेजेस देखता था, आपके स्टेटस वगैरह जैसे होते थे तो इसको इंटरेस्टिंग लगते थे, कि मम्मा मुझे सर की क्लास दोबारा से रिज्वाइन करनी है। मैंने कहा अगर आप सोओगे नहीं तो मैं ज्वाइन करूंगी, सर की क्लास से पहले तुम्हें उठाना मेरे बस की नहीं है।
हाँ
तो इसने बोला कि हाँ, मतलब तो बड़ा भी हो गया सर, पहले छोटा था तो सोता था, अब
exactly,
उस चीज
exactly.
में भी
The
डिफरेंस आ
main
गया।
concern is that, like, the why I put all of them in
हम्म
upper age group, because
हम्म
they are now more mature. And I also wanted to tell, like, the maturity is comes too early. Like,
हम्म
not only Parsh, like Aditya
हम्म
and Shaarvi, Swara,
हम्म
they're talking like a old uncle.
हाँ,
They're
मतलब
talking like an old person. Like,
इसकी
how are
टीचर्स
you,
पहले,
sir? How you stuck
हाँ
in metro? How you stuck in
हाँ
train? We don't have
हाँ
courage to ask this question to my parents, to or any of my
हाँ,
teachers, but they are.
नर्सरी नर्सरी केजी में इसकी टीचर्स इसको बहुत इंटरेक्ट नहीं करती थी क्लास एक्टिविटीज वगैरह में। बट जैसे इसने आपकी क्लासेस लिए बोलने लग गया तो इसकी टीचर्स इसको हर एक्टिविटीज में इसको रोल देती है। असेंबलीज इनके स्कूल में काफी होती है, तो इसको प्ले ही मिलते हैं ज्यादातर, कोई ना कोई रोल प्ले करने के लिए मिलता है इसको
Exactly.
एक्टिविटीज वगैरह में, असेंबलीज में। तो उससे मैं बड़ी हैप्पी हूँ कि मतलब इसको अब चांस मिलता है स्कूल में अपने,
Okay,
एक
clapping
इस
for
मतलब
Parsh.
एक
Good.
लेवल, अभी एक लेवल पर आकर के अपनी क्लास में स्टैंड करता है अंडर 5 to 10 स्टूडेंट्स में, मतलब ये
Okay,
उस
nice.
चीज के लिए
That
मैं बड़ी हैप्पी, हाँ उस चीज के लिए मुझे रहता है कि कोई नहीं, ये मिस भी कर देता, मुझे रहता है कि कोई बात नहीं, अब कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, चल एक दिन भी अटेंड करे आपकी क्लास एटलीस्ट, बट ये करे, कंटिन्यू करता रहे आगे जाकर के मुझे पता है अभी नहीं, 3-4 इयर्स बाद मुझे जरूर इसके इसके मतलब इसके अंदर और इसमें चेंजेस मिलेंगे देखने
changes.
को।
Yes, definitely.
हाँ
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your kind word, for your kind feedback. This means a lot. That's give the more strength to our motto for
हाँ
theater, because I wanted to be like theater to the next level. Like,
हाँ,
I have
वैसे
my
पाश
vision
को
to.
आपके साथ, मैं पाश को आपके साथ स्टेज पे देखना चाहती हूँ परफॉर्म करते हुए।
Oh, lovely, lovely,
सही
lovely.
में,
Yeah, I
नहीं,
also wanted to perform with all of these kids. Like Shaarvi, she was in my lab.
हाँ
So, a lot of feeling with the Shaarvi and Parsh. Like, I didn't met Parsh
सर मैं
personally.
तो शार्वी से इंस्पायर हुई हूँ, देखो टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, मैं तो
Yes.
डेजी और शार्वी से इंस्पायर होकर के मैंने इसको डाला है।
Yeah, Shaarvi, I just say that Shaarvi is my brand ambassador. Like, she would be the branding ambassador for my
हाँ
creative arts
बिल्कुल
class.
सर,
So,
सीरियसली सीरियसली।
so whenever I have to project like what I'm doing, watch my student.
हाँ
नहीं
सर
ये
डीएम,
होता है सर, आई
डीएम
अंडरस्टैंड।
सर
आई
आपके
स्टिल
डीएम के लोगों पे ना शार्वी का एक होना चाहिए फोटोग्राफ।
I still
Definitely.
remember I was in graduation and the tutor who taught me mathematics, तो मेरे को कुछ अपने फॉर्म्स अटेस्ट करवाने थे जिसमें हमें प्रिंसिपल सिग्नेचर्स चाहिए होते हैं, एंड दैट वाज सो अर्जेंट कि मैं छुट्टियां चल रही थी और कोई भी डीन अवेलेबल नहीं था उस टाइम पे कॉलेज का। आई वेंट बैक टू हिज होम एंड ही वॉज टेकिंग द होल न्यू बैच, हम ग्रेजुएट हो गए थे ना, हम बड़े हो गए थे। तो आई वेंट आफ्टर लाइक 3-4 years, मैं कहा सर मेरे को तो चाहिए, एंड ही सेड देखो मेरे स्टूडेंट्स। तो दैट डिग्री बिकेम हिज आइडेंटिटी, देखो मेरे स्टूडेंट्स, ही स्कोर्ड 96 इन मैथमेटिक्स इन ग्रेजुएशन। सो इट वाज लाइक अ ब्रांड, होल न्यू
Brand.
ब्रांड। तो वो जो खुशी मिलती है ना, एक आई से टीचिंग इज अ वेरी हम्बल प्रोफेशन। व्हाई? बिकॉज अगर माँ बाप के बाद आपको सच्चे दिल से कोई ये दुआई देता है ना कि आप प्रोग्रेस करो, तो वो एक टीचर देता है। वरना डॉक्टर कहेगा मेरे से अच्छा डॉक्टर ना बन जाए, इंजीनियर कहेगा मुझसे अच्छा इंजीनियर ना बन जाए, एक टीचर कहेगा बेटा अगर मैं 95 लाया तो 98 99 लेके आना।
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay.
I
Definitely.
agree that teachers are never paid enough in terms of money, but in terms of love, respect, gratitude,
वैल्यू
तो
एजुकेशन,
उनके स्टूडेंट्स ईयर्स एंड ईयर्स बाद रिटर्न करते हैं जब वो काबिल हो जाते हैं।
Exactly.
अभी रिसेंटली एक इंसिडेंट आपके साथ और शेयर करती हूँ। अभी मुझे कुछ डॉक्यूमेंटेशंस
Ma'am,
करवाने,
ma'am, Juna ma'am, are you understand? Can you understand Hindi?
I can converse in English as
No.
well, no
You
issues.
can understand Hindi as well. No
Oh,
problem.
she's understand.
Feel
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Yes.
comfortable. Yeah.
Recently I faced a problem where I needed some legal documents, right? And being not a native of Delhi for like from childhood, I don't have so many contacts in Delhi. In Amritsar, I can do anything and everything just on a call. But in Delhi, it becomes a challenge for me because I don't have so many relatives or friends, right? So what happened that I needed a document in a day's time, and that was to a legal document from the court. And उस time पे court was off. Holiday session was going on. आपको पता है winter break चलता है court का.
Exactly.
Winter
होता
break was going on. I called up my student. I want this document. I don't know what to do. His
है.
sister is a lawyer, and she said, "उनको को घर बैठे document आएगा." Can you imagine? Within 24 hours, the whole document was created, attested by the judge, and it came to me within 24 hours, which was a big thing. And when I told my husband, I said, "Teachers के यही तो फायदे होते हैं."
That's the biggest
Because
achievement
I
of a
have a doctor, I have an engineer, I have a lawyer. और मैं बड़े फख्र से कहती हूँ ये मेरे बच्चे हैं.
Exactly. I just wanted to tell one small story of mine. I was a physics teacher because I'm an engineer also. So when I had to do my job in electronics and communication, I was teaching them. So but then I was giving some lecture about physics, like modern physics. I was teaching them modern physics. So at that time, one girl is sitting and the boy is sitting behind. So he have some any piercing items he have. So he pinched that item to her back, and the blood is coming out. And I was furious. I used to, because discipline is very important for me. Like if I was teaching, so discipline, dedication, devotion, the three basic thing I used to follow in my teaching. So the blood is coming out. So I was furious, and I I came out him, and I slapped him 2 times. And there was a restriction of you can't beat any student in that school, and there's a lot of restriction. But I just got my mind, because she was crying and the blood is coming out, and I just slapped him 2 times, and he was crying. And then rush and hustle started, and principal came, and everyone just call me, Sudhanshu sir, how can you beat him, how can you look at him, like, sir, if he will do it again, I will beat him again. This is my way of teaching. Yeah, I'm not hitting anyone in my teaching, as you can see. But what he did, he should know what he did. And he was crying on the whole day because the 2 slaps were very hard. Like I slapped him very badly. So
Actually, वही है ना सर, पहले का जमाना अलग था, अभी नहीं कर सकते, अभी एक्सप्लॉइटेशन का केस बन जाता है टीचर के अगेंस्ट पे.
Exactly. But he is in Indian Army now.
हाँ, ऐसे बच्चे ना निकलते बहुत आगे, ये मेरा भी एक्सपीरियंस है.
So he is in Indian Army, and he used to text me, sir, the slap what you gave me on that day, it changes my life.
Yeah, I know.
Completely changes my life. So
the most notorious student becomes the favorite one. ये भी मैंने देखा है.
Yes.
जिसका सबसे ज्यादा झाड़ते हैं ना, उसके बिना तो one of मतलब ऐसे एक स्टूडेंट है, he is in Canada right now, और वो बच्चा ऐसा था कि वो एक वर्ड इंग्लिश में पढ़ भी नहीं पाता था. बोलना तो बहुत दूर की बात है, पढ़ना भी नहीं आता था उसको. And right now he said, ma'am, आपको पता how many marks I scored in IELTS? I don't know. 8.5 bands, ma'am. Can you imagine? I can't imagine from you. I could have imagined from anybody else in the world, but not you. It happens. And he is the one who is the most regular in calling me. हर महीने phone करेगा, video call करेगा, ma'am, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He became father recently and called me up. Ma'am, आपको पता है I'm blessed with a baby boy. मैंने कहा चलो जी बढ़िया हो गया. The first batch I taught is like family wale now. Exactly.
That's a very good feeling. Like whenever he texted me, whenever he gave me the message, sir, thank you. मैं कहा कितनी बार thank you बोलेगा भाई, अब तो इंडियन आर्मी में बन गया है, अब तू जनरल बन जाना, तब मेरे को बोलना. बोला कि sir, that slap is very, very
sometimes it's necessary. The hard things also teach a lot, right? So I agree on that point, that some lessons are learned the hardest way.
Yeah.
We also learned it that way.
But that was not
We also
intentional.
learned that way.
Yeah, that was
So
not
good.
intentionally, but actually, I gave a lesson to him, and he also admired that thing. He also
Right.
understood what was wrong, and he started thinking to to give respect to women, give respect to children, girls, and everything. But everything just came in his mind, and
Sir,
he
अभी
was most.
recently compliment मिला ना कौशिका से. The Parsh is getting close in school just because of that theater. Nothing better than that. What else you want, right? If your work is being acknowledged, if the parents can see the difference, that makes a difference.
Exactly.
We can change the world one child at a time. We have that potential. We have been blessed with the most humble profession in the world, I would say.
Yes. Thank you. And yeah, we all are very much blessed. Like Daizy ma'am is also a teacher, and everyone are teachers. Like Koshika ma'am is giving.
We teach everybody, right?
Yeah.
Mothers teach their students, right? Not the children. We teach people around us. So
People
there is that
around us.
number. We are learners and teachers at the same time. I would say that. बाकी वो ये है कि बीएड की डिग्री लेके जरा प्रोफेशन को एनहांस कर देते हैं, हम ठप्पा लगा देते हैं कि हम टीचर ही हैं. And I also
I'm not
believe
still I'm not B.Ed.
कोई गाल नहीं. Then clear the UGC then. Why do you want that B.Ed degree? No, it's outdated now. Anyhow,
inbuilt B.Ed I have. I have inbuilt B.Ed.
नहीं. Teachers are always born. They are not created. I believe so. Teachers are always born. मेरे को बचपन से पता था मुझे टीचर ही बनना है. I was very happy.
Me too. So thank you so much,
so
parents.
We'll have a discussion with the subject matter you have, that before and after wala. So I had some novel ideas also. I'll put it in words and I'll WhatsApp you. Because मैं डिस्कस करने जाऊंगी तो फिर वो लेक्चर बन जाएगा and everybody will be bored out. They will sleep here only.
Yes. So thank you so much, parents. Thank you so much for your kind words and your presence here. And happy Holi in advance. And we will come in April with the next bang. Yes, but class is still going on, and tomorrow I will take the class, and the next class would be on Tuesday. And then we will come back in April. I don't want to lose them. That's my personal agony.
Yeah.